We'll start by removing the shirt. If you haven't seen the full body massage tutorial, I recommend starting there. Now, when I give a Lomi Lomi massage, it's typically about an hour and a half long. And so what I'm showing you here is the essence of the Lomi Lomi. Really, this is stacked onto the basic full body massage. So when you mix and match the different techniques from both modalities, you can easily fill 90 minutes with that. But if you just want something to kind of stir up that sensual energy, you could just do a quick 20-minute with just what I have here. At this point, I don't even have lotion on. I'm just doing very soft caressing of the skin. It's amazing how relaxing such a soft, gentle touch can be. If you work with your hands a lot, use a nail file to smooth out any calluses. You don't know it from watching, but she's actually getting goosebumps right now. I can feel them underneath my hands. And not everybody will, but it is so satisfying when they do. And this technique right here on the base of the skull is called raking. You either use firm fingertips or soft fingernails, or you can go in between both. And I can't emphasize enough that all of this is done very smoothly. It is the opposite of robotic. You want to embody the energy that you are also getting pleasure out of this. You are petting them. It's kind of like whenever you're petting a cat. You're enjoying watching them enjoying the pet. Now, right there, you didn't see it, but as I was gliding back down the torso, I actually used my right hand along the arm as well. And once I reach the hand, I smoothly glide back onto the torso, meeting up with the left hand, and they both go together in unison. And you can go back and forth between really feather-light touch or slightly more than that, to where you're actually rubbing against the skin, but it's still very light. And naturally, this is all going to feel much better with no drape, but safety is of absolute much more importance than pleasure. So definitely err more towards trying to make your partner feel safe rather than trying to increase the amount of pleasure that they feel. Everything that I say in this video goes equally so for women or men. So I know that I will say mostly appreciate her or make her feel special, but men want to feel that way too. I recommend that you grab your partner, get them on the table, and watch this again, either with the volume up or have it on mute and just have some music playing and just follow the leader, imitate the best. Watch and learn and just try to do what I do, and make sure that you tell her or him to give you pointers, to say, like, whenever something feels particularly good, say, yes, do that again, that felt great. Or if anything sucks, tell them to stop doing that, or offer advice on how to change it slightly so that it might be better. Again, this is just very soft, light pressure. Don't underestimate the power of a sensual, soft, gentle touch. This helps to stimulate the parasympathetic response, which in layman's terms means takes you out of the fight or flight response. And right here on the back of the head, this is called raking. You can either do it with your fingertips or with your nails. Now apply a moderate amount of lotion or oil and lightly increase the pressure. You want to slowly ramp up the pressure. We're not ever really doing deep tissue during a sensual massage, but you definitely want to get up to about a medium pressure at least. And this technique right here is about as basic as it gets. It's the first of all of the Swedish styles of massage. It's called effleurage. And most of the pressure here is coming from the palm that is on the way down. But whenever I'm pulling the fingers back up towards me, I actually do apply pressure with the fingers to do what some people refer to as tiger claws. And take note of how I didn't just go straight down and then straight back up. I went all the way down, I circled around the hips, grabbed hold of the hips, even towards the front of the hips, and then slowly pulled back up. This kind of circular motion and focus on erogenous zones makes it not only not robotic, but much more intimate. Now, undrape the leg like I showed you on the full body massage routine. And make sure that you spread the lotion around your hand so that you don't glob a big portion of it onto the skin, especially if it's cold. And right now I'm focused on spreading the lotion all around and giving a little bit more pressure. Think about it as though you are about like a 5-pound snake. You know, you're slithering along the skin in a very smooth, gliding fashion while giving moderate pressure with the palms. And even starting to introduce the forearm muscle. But be careful of the elbow, not the entire elbow, but the medial epicondyle. Don't hit that on any bone. The Hawaiian kahunas are well known for their big, broad, bare chests, but as I make painfully obvious here, you don't need a big chest. You just have to know how to use it. Now for this portion, you're going to add lotion all the way up the inner side of the arm and including the chest. And then using the meaty side of the forearm, just go all the way down the back of the ribs. And then glide back up in a smooth, tantalizing fashion. And then take a step out to the side of the table so that you have room to go deep. You can see how I'm going down with the forearm, but I'm going straight this time. And just before the chest meets, I slowly come to a stop, and then I go back up. I don't give the entire chest on the first go because it's a bit of a tease. As you're gliding across the upper side of the body, you want to avoid 3 landmarks.